And welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with me, your host, Alan. And today, joining me, the man who's not going to quit until Barbara Gordon marries him, Mr. Rapid Dave. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
I will say this. She was looking pretty foxy in this week's episode. Like, she's got a little bit more life to her, because I think, her and Dick are kind of, they got a thing going.
Yeah,
so
she's got hands all around Dick. I mean, she's all over Dick. Like,
she's getting all gussied up.
Yeah, can't get enough of Dick for some reason. I
Yeah.
mean, and Dick's just eating it up. You know what I'm saying? He loves it.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he? So here we are. We're here to talk about Titans Season 3, Episode number 8, Home. Home. Just go home. That's it. I'm starting to... I don't... What's the word I'm looking for?
God, you ran out of steam quick. You just want to start over?
No, it's not. It's... The episodes have kind of started to go a little bit downhill for me. Okay. There are elements that I'm liking in every episode, things that I am still enjoying, but just the overall aspect of it, the overall arc, I'm just kind of like, okay, I think I found myself for like the first time with this episode, like where I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and I'm just like, what's going on TikTok right now? I'm pulling out my phone, and I'm like, oh no, pay attention. So where are you at with it?
I did get bored this episode. I looked and see how much time was left several times. It's just one of those things. And when they, the most recent Batman trilogy, right? If you want to call it the Christian Bale Batman, right? He takes on Scarecrow. Scarecrow's trying to pollute the water supply with these drugs. I'm like, oh my God, it's the same as the damn movie.
Well, that's kind of his shtick, though. Like, go look at the comics too. He's kind of got a niche, very very specific, almost like a foot fetish, but his is with water.
I like that he gets drawn or called out by that dude. He's like, yeah, some idiot's trying to drill through steel with a concrete or he's using the wrong drill bit. He's out there just giving it all, and it's like not even an inch. And then so on top of it, he's like, yeah, it's 10 foot deep, 10 foot thick. He goes, 10 foot, huh? Oh, crap. But he goes on he eliminated or wounded several people in this episode. Barbara and Dick are definitely, they're becoming an item. They're going to galas, or they call them galas for some reason. I don't know if it's gala or gala. I've never been to one, so I couldn't tell you the proper enunciation.
I've read about one in a comic book before. That seems to be the only place that I've seen these, other than you just had like the Met Gala that just happened.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what that was about. Like,
it's like
I've seen it in my feed and stuff, and people being dressed up and things. I'm like, what even is that? I don't know.
I saw one meme from that. Everything was cool until the Dementors showed up. There was some person in an all black dress from head to toe, covered her face. I was like, Jesus, man, these things are so dumb. I was like, I either hit ignore or don't show me this again to try to avoid topics, because I just hate just being stupid stuff. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was okay, but I do hit the fast forward button every time Blackfire is involved. You
didn't hit the slow-mo for their lovemaking scene between her and Superboy? No?
Yeah, Superboy went and plowed it. I just clicked, keep going, keep her moving. I like that Gar is definitely still he's working on getting Jason home, getting him figured out. And Dick was still just not having it. You know what I mean? And even Starfire. Starfire. She didn't want Jason Todd back either. You know what I mean? And Gar's laying on the line saying, hey, I did this, but you guys accepted me and brought me back. And, if it was the drugs, it was something else, they're like, he killed Hank. Well, no, Don killed Hank.
Yeah.
Let's get this correct. He just placed the bomb there.
I mean, let's just be honest. He was going to die anyways. She just happened to accelerate it and speed it up just a little bit. But yeah, and Gar lays down the law. He's like, look, when I was under control by Cadmus and I just went on this murder spree as a Green Tiger, you guys were like, come on back, Gar, everything's good. But Jason's being controlled by Scarecrow. He's 100% is being controlled because as he's now not on, he needs the inhaler. Like he's going back to Scarecrow. I need more. I need the inhaler. And as he's off it and it's getting out of his system, he's realizing, what did I do? Like, I shouldn't have been doing this. So you're getting that redemption, which we've talked about with previous episodes. You're going to get that eventual redemption of him. But I just love how Scarecrow's just completely lost his mind. Like, he was all well calculated and thought out until his plan got shot off the rails last episode. And then this episode, he was just even more.
He's sitting there crying on a couch talking to his mother. And then,
Right.
spoiler alert, he snaps her neck before he leaves because she alerted the police.
Let's talk about this, because I find this, I don't know, it's odd how easy it is for somebody to snap someone's neck in these shows and things. Like, you just walk up behind them and just twist, and
with force, yeah.
Okay, but Scarecrow doesn't have that force or that strength, as you saw when Jason just made him his little bee when he slapped him around, right?
Well, he's not a fighter. He's walking up to you and snapping your neck. You know what I mean? Like, he walks up behind that dude. The dude's not paying attention. He takes advantage of his 80-pound mother, middle-aged mother. Yeah, I mean, he should be able to overpower her. But yeah, I don't think it takes very much. Maybe we can look into that, but I don't think it takes very much.
I think it takes more than that. Maybe we can get the doctor on. We can get the doctor's wife on and maybe elaborate with us for that. Let's get an actual medical professional on the show.
I mean, do you want realistic or you want TV? I mean, they're jumping across buildings and everything else. It's crazy as hell.
Yeah, well, parkour, okay? Parkour's a real thing, okay?
Look it up on the internet, you idiot. Internet.com.
Yeah, there's a documentary called The Office that did an episode about parkour. So it's a real thing, okay?
Ding dong.
But you've got all this going on. Corey's having her visions again. It's leading her to something. Okay, cool. But I mean, all in all, okay episode. But again, it's kind of lost some of the luster. I thought that the season started off with a bang, and I thought it started off really good, and we've just been kind of fizzling out.
I'll be honest with you. I love the part where Tim Drake shows up.
Okay, yeah.
They let him in, and he's like, you're Nightwing. You were Robin. You're the blah, blah, blah. And he's like, denying it the whole time. And then he's like, well, I'm just going to go follow him around. And so he's snooping around. He's following Jason Todd and the Scarecrow. And then into the show, he gets shot. And I was like, they're going to kill him like that? I go, he's going to die? I was like, why even have him in the show if you're going to kill him? But then he kept breathing. But they're like, oh, he's drowning. And they're like, oh, we'll get ambulance here. And they're like, oh, the bullet went clean through. I want to see him as Robin. I do.
We're going to get that. That's
so does he exist as Robin with Batman or with Nightwing, or how does that go?
You don't really have Batman in this series, right? He's more of a.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. When you bring in Tim Drake to be Robin, how are we going to get
in the comics? Well, how was it? Oh, it was Batman. Yeah, no, with Batman, 100%. Yeah.
He needs the training. He needs obviously a lot of things.
He was after Jason Todd got killed.
Okay.
Shortly after Jason Todd got killed, like there wasn't a mourning period there.
Nice.
But now you've got. But here's my other thing with that too, right? Oh, the ambulance will be here in 10 minutes or whatever. Well, Superboy can get him to the hospital quicker. And we need to seal the wound off so he stops bleeding. Who has heat vision and can cauterize that wound?
There's some things I
don't know, man.
They scanned him, though. You know what I mean? Give him a quick scan. Bullet went right through. Roger that. Ambulance will be here in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I can get him to the hospital in like a minute and a half, right? Like
seconds. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus.
We're going to chop that time drastically. But yeah, you're eventually going to get him as Robin. It's been mentioned that his dad is a police officer, so he's got, while you haven't seen anything, he's got the detective skills because he used them to figure out who Batman and Robin and who Nightwing is and things like that. So I'm sure he's got some combat, but when they first brought Gar in, he didn't really have much, and they taught him quick. He was a quick learner.
Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a meh episode, but I did like a couple things. I definitely want to see more of Tim Drake. But yeah, like when I was like, man, he got shot quick. I go, man, I was kind of pissed. I was like, but I also want to see how if they evolve him and if he will be Robin before the end of this season or next season or how we're going to do it. That might be season one or the next
On
season
season
premiere.
3.
It might be the next season premiere where now he's Robin. Oh, and the time the last episode happened and the season premiere, he's already trained up and ready to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless they have a montage. If you get a Rocky montage or something like that, you can do it in about 45 minutes.
Oh, dude, you can do it quicker than that. You can get that done in like 5 minutes with the montage. Come on, man. But yeah, I mean, all in all, not bad. It's nice to see Barbara get all dressed up. I do want to know where the lady is. What was her name again? I'm drawing a blank on it.
The lady with the big eyes?
Lady Vic. Because
Oh,
she's
yeah,
just,
it's doing there.
she was brought in to basically be, Jason's replacement. And he's promising her, you're going to get Barbara and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, she's just MIA.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone. So
that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, the storyline is not really making a lot of sense right now. Like, characters being left out, and we don't like all. She was around now she's not around.
Yeah,
so
just gone. Mm-hmm. When he's telling her, "Hey, let's stick with me. Let's do this. You're gonna get your chance," and now she's just adios, mofo, deuces.
Hanging out with Don and what's that other Raven?
Raven.
Yeah, they're out there having pina coladas and like I don't know.
Girls road trip. I don't know.
Yeah. The Southwest. With the top down.
We're gonna get a spin-off movie of that one. So all right, man. You got anything else from this episode?
Nah, it's not bad. And Barbara's still, hey, call me.
Let me tell you.
Call me.
She's looking better. Like I said, they're gussying her up. She's getting her all ready. So
she was super stressed at the beginning. Now she's starting, hey, you know what? We're getting some things under control. Life's getting a little bit easier,
Yeah, life's looking up. Dick's back in her life. So hey. But hey guys, until next time, I'll talk to you later. Deuces.